Hello kids, in today's class we are going to start with the exercise 10b, which is also based upon the measurement of length which we have done in our previous class. So let's start with the exercise questions. The first question is fill in the blanks. First part is height of a glass is 0.12 meter and we have to convert it into centimeters. So we are given a part, I'm writing here, we are given with 0.12 meter and we have to convert this into centimeter. We know that meter is greater than centimeter, right? So that means meter is a bigger unit and the centimeter is a smaller unit. So whenever we have to convert a bigger unit to smaller unit, we have to do multiplication. This we have learned, right? We have learned the concept of BSM. That means whenever we are converting a unit of bigger length to smaller length, then we have to multiply here. Okay, and we know that to convert a meter to centimeter, there is a relationship between meter and centimeter, and that is 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So 0.12 meter will be 0.12 multiplied by 100, and when we are going to multiply this, we are going to get the answer as 12 centimeter here. Okay, so I'm writing 12 here. Next question is height of a tree is given in 960 centimeter. It is given in centimeters now and we have to convert this as in meter. Okay. So now this is opposite to what we have done in the previous question. We are given with a smaller unit, that is centimeters, and we have to convert it into bigger unit. So that means we are going to use SB. So D, that means division. Division means we have to divide this number to get it in meters, and we have to divide this by 100 again, because 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So this is 960 divided by 100. This can be written as 9.60 meters. Easy. So kids, again we should know that which unit is bigger, which is smaller, and what is the relation between the units. So using that, we can do these questions. C part, we have height of a building is given in kilometers. So height of the building is 0.1 kilometer and we have to convert this into meter. Again, we know that kilometer is a bigger unit, meter is a small unit. So that means we have to multiply 0.1 with, we know that 1 kilometer is equivalent to 1000 meters, right? This is a relationship we have learned. So we have to multiply this with 1000. So when we are going to multiply this, we are going to get 100 meter as the answer. Okay, and we have learned multiplying a number with a decimal number in our previous chapter, right? So same thing we are using here. This is also done. Again, when we are coming to question number D, we have to convert meters into centimeter. Next also the same. So all these questions, they are based upon the same thing which we have just done now. So I'm giving all these part as a homework. This is very, very easy, right? Likewise, you have to do these questions. Now, coming to question number 2, we have here fill in the blanks. Again, we have a conversion here. Let me pick up question number A, which says 6.2 kilometer has to be converted into meters. Okay, so 6.2 kilometer, this question, we have to convert this into meter. So that means we are changing a bigger unit to a smaller unit, and whenever we have to do this, we have to use multiplication. So we will multiply 6.2 with 1000 because 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters, and when we are dividing this, we are getting the answer as 6200 meters. Okay, I'm writing here 6200 meters. Next kids, I'm taking question number E here. It says we have to convert 1100 meters into kilometer. So this is reverse of what we have done now. That means we have to convert a smaller unit to a bigger unit. So what we'll have to do? We'll have to divide the given number with 1000. And when we are doing this, we will get the answer as 1.1 kilometers, right? So all these questions are same kids. Also, I'm taking the F part, the last part. which says we have to convert 2800 meters to kilometers. So this is same what we have just done. We have to do same thing here. We have to divide this with 1000 and answer will be 2.8 kilometers. Okay, and rest of the questions C, D and B, C and D I am marking as homework for you. Okay, they are very easy. Next question what we have is we have to find the thickness. Here we have to find the thickness of the given in the given scenarios. So in the first question what we have is we have to find the thickness of one coin when a pile of 100 5 rupee coin is 150-meter high. So what it means to say is that there is a pile of coins. Okay, so there is a pile of 100 coins. This is a pile of 100 coins. They are stacked on one above the another, and these are 100 coins, and the total height which is given to us is 150 meters. And what we have to find here is we have to find the thickness of one coin. So kids, we know that these coins, they are placed on one above the other. So when they are placed on one above the other, they are forming a stack, and the height of this stack is 150 meter, which is formed by 100 coins. So we can write that 100 coins is making a length of 150 millimeters as given to us, and the height of one coin will be equivalent to 150, that is the total height divided by the number of coins, right? And that too in millimeter. So when we are solving it, this will be 1.55 millimeter. So the height or the thickness of one coin here is 1.55 millimeters. I hope this is clear what we have done. We are given a pile of coins which are stacked upon one another, and this pile is having a height of 150 millimeter. That means when 100 coins they are stacked on one another, they are making a height of 150 meter, and what we have to find is the thickness of one coin. So that thickness will be equivalent to the total height divided by the number of coins given to us, and this will give us height or the thickness of a coin, or you can also say the height of the coin here. Okay, so this is done. Coming to question number 2, one biscuit when a pile of 100 biscuit is 580 millimeter high. So in question number B, what we have now is instead of the coins, we have the biscuits now, and there is a pile of biscuits. There is a pile of again 100 biscuits we have, and now in this case the total length is 580 millimeter, and what we have to find is we have to find the thickness of one biscuit. So I'm writing thickness of one biscuit straight away. How we can find it out? This is the total height divided by the number of coins, which give us 5.8 millimeters, right? So this is it. Next kids, what we have is we have to find the thickness of one eraser when there is a pile of 10 eraser is 9.8 centimeter high. Again the same thing, divide the total height with the number of erasers and you will get the answer, right? So I am marking this question as a homework. See, coming to D, one mobile phone when there is a pile of 10 mobile phone 8 centimeter high. Again the same things, and the last one also 10 sheets of cardboard. So now instead of pile there is a sheet, and also these sheets they are stacked upon one another. So same thing we have to do here also. So C, D, E I am marking as a homework. Now coming to question number 4. A part. It says Mrs. Kapoor has two clotheslines in her balcony. One is 5 meter long and the other is 4.05 meter long. How much longer is the first clothesline than the second? Easy. We know the length of first clothesline is 5 meter, and the length of second clothesline is 4.05 centimeter, and we have to find how much bigger is the first than the second. So what we'll have to do, we have to subtract 4.05 from 5. So what we'll have to do, make it as like decimal first. So we'll add 0, 0. Now do the general subtractions. Okay. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 as is. Answer is 0.95 centimeter. So the first cloth line is greater than 0.95 centimeter than the second one, right? Next, a rabbit's hop is about 2 meter long. How many hop does a rabbit take to travel 1 kilometers? Okay, good question. So what we have here is there is a rabbit which when hop once, it takes a leap of 2 meter long. That means it covered a distance of 2 meters. And how many hops does a rabbit take to travel 1 kilometer? So kids, first of all, we are given the distance in kilometer. Okay, we have to find that how many hops the rabbit is going to take in 1 kilometer. See, the rabbit is taking hop in meters and the distance is given in kilometer. So first thing what we'll have to do is we have to convert the distance into meters. Both the numbers should be in same units. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So that means we have to find out how many hops the rabbit is making in 1000 meter, right? So now hops made by rabbit is total distance divided by number of hops divided by the distance it is taking in one hop. So this is 1000 divided by 2. This is 5 and 100. So that means the rabbit will make 500. The rabbit will make 500 hops to complete a distance of 1 kilometer or 1000 meter. Okay, this is done. Next, Varsha runs 3.2 kilometers in a day. How far does Varsha run in a week? This is pretty much easy. We are given a distance she is running in a day and we have to find it in a week. So we just have to multiply it with the 7. So this is homework for you. Now coming to D part, it says Karan has placed a stool on the table to reach on top of his cardboard, and if the height of the table is 98 centimeter and the stool is 65 centimeter, at what height in meter is Karan standing? Okay, wait, let me just erase it fast. Yeah, coming to question number D now. See, it says Karan has placed a stool on a table to reach the top of his cupboard. So what it means to say is, first of all, there is a table. Okay, I'm making a table. On top of this table, there is a stool he has placed. Okay, so now here he has placed a stool. If the height of the table is 98 centimeter, this height is 98 centimeter, and the stool is 65 centimeter. The height of this stool given to us is 65 centimeter. At what height in meters is Karan standing? So now Karan is standing here. We have to find this distance. This is easy. 98 plus 65 centimeters you have to do. 8 plus 5 is 13. 9 plus 1, 10. 163 centimeters is the answer. Okay, easy. Next, a bookshelf is 45 centimeter wide. How many books of width 9 millimeter can fit in the shelf? So kids, see here, the width of the bookshelf is in centimeters, but the width of a book given to us is in millimeter. So what we'll have to do is we have to make the units same. So we have to convert this centimeters into millimeter first, and then what we are going to do? Simple division, right? So homework, very easy. Next one, Avinash is 1.8 meter tall and Arun is 191 centimeters tall. So the units are different. How much taller is Arun than Avinash? So in this case, what we are going to do? Make the unit same and then find out the difference. Okay. After making the unit same, we are going to get that which number is greater, so that person will have a greater height. Again, I am marking this as a homework. Last one, Monica's shoe is 20.8 centimeter long. Kabir's shoe is 6 millimeter longer than Monica's shoes. How long is Kabir's shoes in centimeters? Okay, let's pick question number G. It says Monica's shoes length is 20.8 centimeters long and Kabir's shoe length is 6 millimeter longer than Monica's shoe. So that means it is 20.8 centimeter is Monica's shoes. To this, when we are adding 6 millimeters, this combined will be the length of Kabir's shoes, and we have to find it. And we have to find the answer in centimeter. So what we are going to do, we have to convert 6 millimeters into centimeter. We know millimeter is a smaller number, right? And this centimeter is a bigger number. So whenever we are going to make a change from smaller number to bigger number, we have to do the division here, okay? And we have to divide by 10, right? Because we know that 1 centimeter contains 10 millimeters. So this will be 6 divided by 10, which will give us 0.6 centimeter. So what will be Kabir's shoe length? Kabir's shoe length will be equivalent to 20.8 plus 0.6 centimeter. So when we add them, this will be 8 plus 6, 14. So 4, 1 and 2. It will be 21.4 centimeters. Okay, this is done. So kids, with this we have completed this exercises. Please do your homework, and if you have any confusion, you can always email me, and I will see you all in the next class now. Thank you.